Good morning, everybody. It is my last day at my boyfriend's house. Um, it is warm, hence the glistening. Also, forgive the lighting. Our power is out. We had a tremendous storm last night, and we made it all through the night, and then early in the morning, the power went out. I have to get off to work today. It's Monday again, and I did my makeup in the dark. We'll see how tarted up I look when the lights come on and I can see what I'm doing. So you are like a spooky story right now. You are under a flashlight, the only flashlight in the house. Sometimes things don't work out. It's normal in life that you're not always going to have success, achievement, smooth sailing. You can't always expect that. And you can't allow yourself to be crushed every time something comes up or something doesn't work out the way that you intended. You have to make do with what you have, start from where you are, accept reality as it is, and keep on rolling. Everything that happens to us is merely a moment in time. That's what life is, a series of moments. They come, they pass. We should feel the feelings that go along with the situations we're in, both successes and the failures, the wins, the losses, the grieving, the celebrating. We should feel all of it. But we have to decide how long we're going to hold on to that feeling. Suppressing is negative for you. It increases your stress, and unexpressed, unprocessed emotions tend to come out in the body in aches and pains and nausea, elevated stress hormones, which do a multitude of negative effects to your body, increased appetite, increased abdominal fat, insomnia. The list goes on and on. But it comes out in your body if you repress emotions. You should feel your emotions from your successes and your failures. You should expect that those are to be expected. Positive, negative, wins and losses, correct and incorrect, proud and embarrassed, power, darkness. These things happen. To accept that it is what it is. Feel the emotions that it brings up for you. Cope with them, but it is up to you to determine how long you want to hold on to them and let them crush you. And when you're ready, or let them boost you and allow yourself not to grow or continue to work on things for decades because you're clinging on to the boost of a success from the past, and not focusing on what is serving you now and what constitutes your life and self now to continue to grow in your successes. When you hear that storm outside, it's still going. It is what it is, what it is, and we adapt to what we have, and you can't cling on to past success, present success, future success. Past success is past. Present success will blind you, and future success will blind you to your present, the whole experience, and maybe make you myopically focused on a future success to the detriment of other better opportunities. Clinging on to past failure is like shackling yourself to a person that hurt you. The pain is gone. The moment is over. You're in a different moment now. You are no longer there. Failure is a learning experience. Learn to interpret it as such, and learn to interpret it as expected, and not to shame or guilt or blame yourself for it. Clinging on to present failures can bottom you out to where you go down in such a hole that you can't make any progress forward in any direction, and you neglect the rest of your life because you're so focused on your failure, your falling short, your being bad, or your embarrassed, your humiliation, your stress, you leave your children, your relationships, your general health, everything else that is your present is ignored, and you begin to self-define yourself as a failure. You are not a failure because you have failed. Everybody has. Everybody does, and everybody will. And don't focus on future failure. Oh, you failed to try. Every moment, like this one, passes. Successful or a failure. This video is coming out because I made a promise to myself that I would post a video a day, come what may. And practicing accepting the flops as well as the mediocre ones. Not very many of my videos are very good these days, but allows me humility. It improves my grace and my stress threshold, my self-esteem, because I learn how to tolerate and embrace success and failure, feel them appropriately, and let them go. I'm going to link below to my video on letting go. It's very apt to this video. I look like somebody from the Blue Man Group, except I'm in yellow. Or like Uma Thurman from Kill Bill. Anyway, success is not final. There's still the whole rest of your life. Try not to hold fast to success. Even if you reach success and you try to hold fast to that particular success, it takes maintenance. Success in your relationship, success in your health, success in your finances, success in your intelligence, success in your emotional intelligence and your coping skills and your mental stability. If you don't maintain it, like mowing your lawn, the grass grows, the weeds grow, and it all goes away. So success is not permanent. Success, even to maintain a particular level of success or a certain area of success, takes continued consistency, effort, and work to make and keep that healthy relationship healthy. You have to continue to grow and grow in it, and be conscious of your partner, and put in the work and the time and the effort to maintain success. If you want another success in another area, to grow and develop another area of your life, you have to continue to maintain this one while you work on this success, or this success begins to drop off. And don't hold fast to failure. Failure isn't guaranteed in life. You are not a failure because you failed. Failure is a bad word. We take that in and we internalize the word failure, that we are a failure. It didn't pan out. Things didn't turn out. We can't control outcomes. You're still in a learning curve. You're still learning how to become more balanced, how to control your temper, how to build your finances, whatever it is that you're working on. You are still learning. You're not an expert until you are. And while you are learning, you're guaranteed to hit some plateaus, some backslides, some efforts that didn't pan out. You don't know until you know. Failure only proves you're trying. And as disheartening as failure can be, allow yourself to feel that and then let it go, because you begin to identify yourself as a failure and you begin to withdraw from attempting in the future, because you think that you will fail. You take the past as a guarantee of your future, and it's not. It means that you are that much more equipped for the next time you try, because you learned what didn't work. Feel the appropriate feelings to an appropriate extent, process them, release them. Do not identify yourself as your success nor your failure. Pay attention to the rest of your life and keep on keeping on. Be present in the moments that are the rest of your life in the present, and carry on with an appropriate and grounded attitude toward the future, regardless whether you're just coming off of a success or just coming off of a failure, or if you're focused on something that you think you're going to fail at. You need to work on your thinking, because you will carry yourself and present yourself and approach the situation in a nervous manner, in a stance and a self-deprecating way, without your best foot forward, believing that you will fail. You'll be prone to put in less effort than you're capable of, to sell yourself short. So wait to approach new successes until you're in a place where you're believing to some degree that I can do this. And new successes, if you're focused on a future success, make sure you don't negate the present. And when you hit that marker, if you hit that marker, if you miss the marker, deal with it appropriately. Don't identify with it, feel it, let it go. It's a moment, carry on. If you do meet it, you still need to maintain it. And while you're focused, don't be blindsided to all the other opportunities that may cross your paths that may be better than what you were focused on as your future success, because sometimes a failure can open a door to another success that would be better fit, that we never saw coming, like the ending of a relationship can open the door to a better relationship, one we're happier than we ever imagined we could be. And we thought the old one was working, and we mourned it. We saw that as a failure. And then we find ourselves in a much better place that we never otherwise would have gone without the failure. Your successes don't define you. Your failures don't define you. They pass like any other moment. Let them pass for your ego and your self-definition and your focus of your whole life and a massive perspective and your presence in your whole life. Keep the massive perspective and maintenance and ability not to neglect. When you fall down on the playground, how long do you spend after you scraped your knee crying for your boo-boo? And brush yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Quote of the day. Success is not final. Failure, like this video, is not final. It is the courage to continue that counts. Not just continue from your failures, but continue from your successes. Because that can be equally hard when we finally struggled and achieved some particular thing. We want to revel in that and identify ourselves as that as long as possible. And we may stifle ourselves from other opportunities and abilities to grow or maintain or fail to maintain and neglect other areas of our life, reveling in the glory days. Not final, they are just moments. It is the courage to continue that counts. Let's do some. Alright, I'm done. Lawnmower. Maybe that's the sprinkler. I think the lawnmower is like this. Ow. I am such a dork. Okay, I love you guys. Good morning. Goodbye. Good day. Failure or success, it's over. It's just a moment. Let it go. Get up tomorrow and try again. Every day is a chance to start over. If we just erase emotionally and mentally the day before without erasing the learning and the lessons, just the emotional and psychological weight. Okay, long video, done. Peace.